Oh, we're going to watch this show again. Check it out. 30 minutes. White House shit. Shout outs to SHANI and all the cast that was a part of this show. Yes, SHANI Stevens. Watch it again till you get it in your head. We're gonna watch it again, y'all. This is a 30-minute film. I encourage you to watch the whole thing if you got time. Sitting at your table, we gotta support this film to become part of a legacy. Part of our Newark school system, the children, the parents. Shout outs to SHANI Stevens for putting this together. It's only partially done. We trying to make it a movie. It's an hour and 15 minutes long as a movie, but she's also looking into investors to make this a series.
In 1999, there was a renaissance going on in Newark. Projects were blown to pieces. The brick city was being transformed into a place where you could find new homes, art, culture, and a new sports arena. The city was cleaned up, but the problems remained. Newark, New Jersey was still stricken with drugs, crime, gangs, teen pregnancy, and AIDS. Education should erase tribulation. What happens when it doesn't? This is dedicated to all teachers whose job does not end at 3 o'clock.
You know you gotta get some. Give me
oh, you do this every day, like, what the fuck?
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Don't run like that.
See you later. Excuse me.
Sammy, I'm late. Detention. No. Yes. No. Yes. Make me. Go to the principal's office.
Alright, that's it. Nobody's getting in. I'm the only every day.
Fred, yo, stop playing. Got out of class.
You gotta be serious. Hey, Pop. Wait a minute, I want to see that bag. I want to see that bag. You gotta go through it.
Alright, bro, you going to that leave is mine. Dang, this is it.
What you mean?
Okay, the hell with you. I want to see the principal.
Go ahead.
We want education for all of us and anyone else in the black belt hurt by slavery, for all the native peoples.
We gotta go through this every day. I'm down here at this building trying to get my son in the damn building. Let him in the damn building.
Good morning, Miss Stevens. You need to be in the classroom before the children arrive. If you can't, we can't use you.
They just told me to come up here.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
I don't have nothing.
Well, you put that down there.
That's it.
traveling.
Well, if you need me, I'll be in the daycare center in the basement.
What daycare?
You didn't know that they had daycare services provided for the students, for the children that attend the program?
No, I didn't.
Anyway, I left some diddles in the classroom for you. If you need me, as I said before, I'll be in the basement. You have a good day.
What you need?
What the fuck you want? I'm the teacher from Boston. Okay. This sub you tried to punch in the face. Excuse me, young lady. Do you belong in this class? No. Bitch, do you?
Yo, what you doing, man?
Yo, I don't give a fuck. Who is you, anyways? Where do you belong, young lady? Say that to me one more time and I swear I'll punch you in the face. I wish you would try to punch me in the face. Whatever, man. Yo, I forgot all about that. Not bad though. But you out here doing selling drugs? Cause I got to. Yo, all day, every day, miss. Yo, I'm just trying to survive. But you wasting my time, so I gotta buy something on that. Really? Across the street? In that building right there, in apartment 2R. I'll stay there with my best one on. Fuck this, I can't stand you, for real. Where's your mother? Yo, that bitch is locked up. Mom, look her up, log on to the county jail website. Look up to Hannah Taylor. She's been with the cell by jail is a second address. She's the reason I'm here now. You can't make up for your mother's mistake. And you have to be your own self. You're your own person. You set the rules. You have to take responsibility for what you're out here doing. You can't be out here making no excuses. It's not an excuse, though. It's a reason. It is an excuse. You want to go to jail? You like this? You think this is okay? You think this is cool? You about this life? You want to go to jail? Wait, hold up. What? Yo, I like Juby. So, alright, so don't get twisted right now, alright? I like Juby. Alright, man, hold on, man. No, actually, I love Juby. You can play basketball over there? And eat 3 times a day. Yo, I barely eat once a day. Yo, mad niggas be stealing cars and all types of shit just go to Baby's house. I'm coming. I gotta go. So, Melton had a habit of taking advantage of subs. Especially Miss Stevens because she was nice. Whenever she covered an extra class, things seemed to always go wrong. I'm a teacher from Isha School down at Bolton.
Miss Chauncey already been here today, and I don't really feel like this one to help you with.
Okay, so you do know that she's not going to school.
Can you cut that onion off for me, please? No, I don't.
I'm watching.
Listen, I'm sorry to interrupt, but he's just outside selling drugs right on the corner of your block.
A son.
Miss, where you from?
I'm from around here.
I don't think you get it. Like, it's called survival around here in Brick City. Each your mother is locked up. She's not coming home anytime soon. Her father's a big-time drug dealer, and he got babies everywhere, women everywhere.
Listen, I understand all that, but as an adult in her life, as her caretaker, can you encourage her to go to school? She's old.
What are you looking up in my house for? Oh, get away from the door. Miss. I'm from Brick City. Born and raised. That's how I am. You understand? And you don't get it. Y'all did it. Y'all took God out of school. Y'all left these kids. Not me. Don't try to blame me. Don't try to act like that's my fault. Like I'm the only sinner in this world. It's called survival. The whole streets is in a rampage. These kids don't have no choice but to fucking survive. Like you need to. Get the fuck away from my door.
There's a sub in Brick City.
I felt sorry for her students. She was one of those teachers.
She's the teacher.
who always
She's playing a teacher.
herself to help others
She's telling
with
her
their
story.
lives.
I know her. We trying to make her finish this film or help her finish this film. Because it's not even finished. Kasim. She's playing this role. Her name is SHANI Stevens.
You need to start showing me some fucking respect. I want what I want.
And what about what I want? In the beginning, everything was cool. You said I can work with the network. You said everything was all right. It's a part-time job. Go ahead and do it. And now we got problems. I don't understand.
You looking real nice today, too. We had lunch with one of them NBA players. Let me smell your panties.
You want to smell my panties? Here, smell it. You serious right now?
Listen, you need to calm your ass down. And one thing you forget, I took care of your ass a long time. And don't you forget that.
You took care of me. But I had 2 jobs and a college degree. But you took care of me? No, I work. I didn't never ask you or any other man for that matter to take care of me. I work.
Yeah, you work too damn much if you ask me. Where you working hard at, asshole? Because if you is, you need to tell the fucking kids stop calling my house. When they got a mommy and daddy of their own.
Now you jealous of the kids I work with? And to answer your question, no, they don't all have a mother and father of their own. You know what? Fuck you. I'm done with you. I can't do this no more. You're real disrespectful. You don't know how to talk to me. You don't know how to treat me. Because you taking me there. Like, I'm done. I'm done with you.
I'll just find you a nice little bad bitch. Better than you. Probably cook clean. I'm show you way more respect than you.
Fuck you.
You're not doing me fucking good. Get up, baby. Fuck you. You ask what I did. Listen, this fucking red means something. Don't you forget.
Get off of me.
You listen to me.
Get off of me. Get off of my
Motherfucking
hand.
thing coming. I got some shit in my workshop that'll chop you up. Don't you forget that shit. You remember that.
Wait, hold on. How you get an Mr. Bison from?
Hey, what? How you getting
Nah, you got it. You start getting money weather out here, boy. I love it. Ain't no cops coming in. Dang!
Malik said I should have $500 all night.
Malik bugging. Malik can't count. Well, why he ain't text me? What is he texting you for? I'll handle Malik. Malik bugging.
You know what? I probably took that money, but you were probably too busy smoking weed.
I can't. I'll beat her I can't ask. And don't you ever try to disrespect me. I take care of you.
It's the truth.
You're not telling me no truth. Matter of fact, you want to be telling me something. Tell me where you want to live at. Get this shit and get out of my house. You too disrespectful. If you think you can do better than what I'm doing for you, go do it.
Well, you know what?
No, just go do it. I'm done with
me anyway, so bye.
Yo, keep your hands up. The queen knows the rule. Like desperados.
Yo, this movie gotta be finished now. I gotta see this redone. And some of the people ain't even living no more. One of the young boys died.
Yo, Malik looking for you.
What you rushing in with your feet?
Let's step on.
Can't understand. Nothing, you just roll up there.
Like your neighbor and stuff is there. All right, my penmanship is Jennifer. Please forgive me.
Don't explain shit to his dumbass.
Okay, I'm gonna ask that you would refrain from cursing in this classroom.
Hey, yo, where Mr. Phillips was little faggot at?
In the hospital. Again, I'm gonna ask that you would refrain from cursing in his classroom. Mr. Phillips is out. He had an emergency. He will return tomorrow. However, I'm gonna ask that you guys would all come up and get a ditto.
Fuck these worksheets because I'm not doing them. We do these drills every fucking day. We not learning shit in this class.
Mr. Jones, I'm going to ask you to refrain from cursing in this class today. Should you not listen and adhere to what I'm asking you to do, you can escort yourself out.
Shani in the building. Hey, Shani.
Mr. Jones is Rodrigo. Second of all, this our classroom. So you could get the step in. You can kiss my
Hey, calm down. No, you calm down. Understand, y'all in this class to get an education. Anybody in here that does not wish to get an education today, you can escort yourself to ISS. What is that? What's ISS? Figure it out. Is that what it is? I want y'all to escort yourself. So I'm just like, I dare you to escort yourself. Again, if you do not wish to partake in today's activities in this classroom, please escort yourself in school.
Yes, Shani.
Funny how time flies, living will not be in vain. So I can reach for the sky. My homies will never take what's the lump in my cat. My money, bro. He's taking the fuck back.
That shit. What's up, baby? How you doing? Doing good. Hey, let me get two of one of them things. Yeah, I'm a little short.
You a little short. You gotta stop doing that. You was short last week too.
I'm sorry
You gotta
about
stop
that.
doing
But
that.
I'm gonna take care of you. Keep this to yourself now.
I got you.
Isha Simmons, classroom menace, high school dropout. Don't think for one moment that I don't know what goes on in your household. The streets are talking already. Now I'm gonna ask you again. What did you see that day when Malik was shot?
I didn't see anything.
Yes, you did. You were there, loitering on school grounds when you were supposed to be suspended.
I went to see a teacher. That's it.
Isha, Malik was your friend, your boy, gunned down like a dog right in front of you. He loved you. took a bullet for you, didn't he? And you can't even give his soul the respect it deserves. Letting us know who did this to him.
Yeah, he was my homie. He was. But I live in the streets. You don't. You're just a detective. So you don't know anything.
It's a nice performance. But I don't believe you. And I also know that you're lying. And if you don't cooperate with our investigation, I'ma make sure that your auntie takes a nice little vacation to the county jail with your mother. And you've already done juvie, correct?
Yeah?
You can visit both of them in jail. And then what will happen to you? Where will you go? Oh, I know. The state will stick you in a nice little foster home. You think you'll like that?
I wish you would.
Oh, I will.
Tammy, that's enough.
And I could. And I can. I'll say when it's enough.
Like I said, I didn't see anything.
Let it go.
You know everything. And you need to give us what we want. I'm gonna find out what I need to know.
Why don't you mind your damn business?
Look, you don't want to come for me like that.
You ain't got nothing.
It's all good. I'll find what I need. Just remember, Dad's in foster home. Not so nice.
Bye.
Sorry, mama. It's November.
Yo, word is born. You don't have to live like this. Like, you need to come back to school. This life ain't for nobody. You see all the trouble and stuff you're going through? But I gotta get to class. If you need help, I'm here.
Yo, keep your hands up. Thug Queen, no room. Like desperados. Yeah. Yo, keep your heads up. Keep your heads up. Keep your heads up.
They know about my grades and what's been happening.
Listen, when you keep getting A's,
Yes.
alright, just keep doing what you're doing. Ain't nobody gonna find out. Alright?
This is Smith, right?
Oh my God, you scared me. I didn't know you were behind me. Yes, can I help you?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
That's okay.
I seen you outside talking to a young girl, Isha.
Ish, yeah. I was talking to her earlier.
Do you have $5? It's just for a sandwich.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah, go ahead.
You wasting your time.
Why would I waste my time with a child?
The girl can barely read. Her brother been here 2 years ago. He dropped out and she dropped out right behind him. I'll tell you one thing.
Okay, what would that be?
If you one of them new substitutes trying to come here and change the world, you can forget that, because that ain't gonna happen.
Well, if I can't change the things that go on around here, then how come the people that have all the power, like the Board of Ed, how come they're not doing anything? I don't get it.
Yeah, I see that. Nobody around here gives a damn. I've been working around here going on 25 years. And the only thing that's changed around here is that the kids ain't riding stolen cars into the gymnasium no more. Let alone all the teachers that's on drugs.
On drugs?
Mr. Cook, Mr. Lee.
The cooking teacher?
Mr. Cook, that's you. What's up, baby? How you doing? I'm doing good. Let me get two of them things. You need two?
Yeah, he cooking all right. He get all his cocaine from Malik. Cook it up every day.
And nobody is saying anything?
Nobody but Mr. Bronson. He get the girls AIDS so he can sleep with them.
Listen, when the kid get AIDS?
Yes.
Alright, just keep doing what you're doing. Ain't nobody gonna find out.
What? He's sleeping with the students. Did anybody report him?
Yeah, they reported him. They sent him on the Board of Education for 6 months. Not once, but twice.
Twice?
Now he's right back here.
God, he still works here? No, something got to be done about that. That is absurd. That's crazy.
He's just a sub in this city. Or should I say sub in the brick city?
That's the name of the movie. A sub in the brick city, baby.
Around here that you don't know about.
Sure it is.
I'm pregnant. What? What you mean you pregnant? You're a school teacher, you talking about something you pregnant.
You wasn't worried about that when you was sleeping with me?
I gotta go. Gotta clean up this, the rest of these teachers' room. They just as nasty as the kids.
Oh my God.
We send out the condolences to the family of Malik Kenny.
Doctor, R.I.P.
That no mother, child should be murdered in this great city. And to
SHANI.
the people and the parents of this community, you'll never have to worry of what's going to happen. We will find the people who committed this murder and the witness of this murder. Effective 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., we set the curfew. Absolutely, ma'am.
And is it also true that Malik Kenny was an A student, sir?
Yes, the child was a straight A student. Yes. Next question. Yes, there is.
10 murders within 72 hours. How can we trust police to solve this murder?
Are the police doing anything to help bridge the gap between the community and the police department? Detective Don?
It's a pending investigation, but I can assure you that we will work tirelessly to bring this unjust to the forefront.
Next question, please.
Can you tell us what you're doing to help the community feel as
Well, first of all, this is why we set the curfew. Next question.
How can we walk to help within the community?
We're looking into that now.
I just can't understand where these kids are getting these guns from. Every time you turn on the news, some child is shot, some child is killed, and it's unbelievable.
It has to stop. What about us? What about the mothers that lose a child?
That's
Are
right.
you working with any of the community leaders?
I'm bound to work with them. I'm going to dedicate that my son's life isn't in vain.
Where you at, leaders? Where you at, leaders?
Let's see. They call you a knight. Child endangerment, endangering the welfare of a child, possession of marijuana, attempting to sell drugs in a school. Now you got a gun charge.
You ain't got nothing on me.
Oh, you talk real slick, auntie. But I know what's not funny. This gun right here, the one that killed Malik Kenny. It's got your name written all over it.
Yo, keep your heads up. Thug Queen, New Jerusalem, Black Desperado. Yeah.
Somebody don't let you see the price.
Keep your heads up. Keep your heads up. Criticize lies, but realize funny how time flies. Living will not be in vain, so I can reach for the sky. My homies do the paper, puts a lump in my chest. You can say we're outcasts, but we still are blessed. You don't have a guide, your soul is lost. Blue jeans I will wear, but not a thing from home. I'm working hard every day to keep my gear tight. You're in the dark for the moment, but I am the light. Through my rhymes I minister, cause I am off the hook. Keeping faith and holding on was all it took. I'm your average jungle doubt, but God is first. If I'm thirsty, grab a Sprite to quench my thirst. I can't save the world, but I can save the youth. And the devil wants to stop me, cause I bring the truth. You may not believe in God, but my lyrics in life. It's a form of praising God when I'm rocking the mic. Hands up, determination. I'm sweeping the nation. I'm guiding my youth, the truth. The lost generation. Hands up, determination. I'm sweeping the nation. I'm guiding my youth, the truth. The lost generation. Hands up, determination. I'm sweeping the nation. I'm guiding my youth, the truth. The lost generation. Hands up, determination. Hands up, determination. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. I'm coming wholehearted and I cannot front, but not far from me. I knew that trouble was there, but there was none to help, nor shall I fear. All the paths of the Lord were mercy and truth. Please forgive me, Lord, for my sins of my youth. Today's activities, we lose control, but I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold. Judge me, oh Lord, for I walked in my integrity. I testify, pray, it's all just a battery. I won't slide, but God, I lie. My personal guide, so believe that. And be patient with me. I'm rolling with my thugs from Bricks and D. And heads up determination. Heads up determination. Heads up determination. Sweeping the nation.
Yo, I don't know what y'all doing, but I ain't playing over here. And I'm eating my fruit. All right? We got SHANI in the building. She said Lexi was rapping in the back. If you don't know, that film won Best Human Rights Film. Best Human Rights Film in 2021. Best Human Rights Film in 2021. That was last year, June. Last year, June. Let's look at this one.
And it became more like social work because teaching was all these problems that were occurring in the city with the children. I used my main character.
Well, as they say, well, come on.
Treasure in the building with him. Part of the movie. The good girl that was going to school. Who got it? She always giving love for him.
Eddie Nicholas, the star administrator. Tina Jetta, Isha. Treasure Chapman.
Yeah, she always sharing the light. Yeah, SHANI, you always sharing the light on everybody. That's what I like about you.
Okay. Inside information for us. Yeah. Tell us even
Oh, these some of the actors. I'm saying this for the first time, you know.
Well, I looked at that in 2000. Yeah. So, it was a disaster. A lot of people that didn't have a mother's father class. They were out there selling drugs, as you see. People were murdered. People that I actually knew that were murdered and stuff of that nature. I met SHANI actually in the road because I was in trouble, actually. And she kind of saved me. You know, because I had to fight all the time. There was a lot of jealousy. There was a lot of stuff. You can fight over anything in that school. So I had a lot of fights and stuff, especially because I was on the basketball team. She actually, was there trying to help me and stuff like that. So that's how I got the pleasure of meeting her. But it was crazy. There's a lot a lot of hardship for people out here, especially in our city. So they like to act out in rage because, things just need to change. And really need to be more programs for the youth to do. And you have a lot of kids coming from homes without the father, and at this point without the mother. And that's who Tina represents. She actually came from another state to transform into a child from North New Jersey. And you can kind of ask her what that was like, becoming someone else and becoming involved with a child whose life was so much different than hers. Kids that come to school hungry. Kids that come to school and act up because they can't read. I had kids coming to 9th grade that were on 2nd grade reading levels. So they act up. Gang members that prey on kids in special needs classes. They feel weak. They want to get attention. They join a gang. And if they have some type of emotional disturbance, sadly, it's nothing to put a gun in the hand and tell them to go and do something. These were the things I was seeing. And Tina, you can speak about what it felt like to come from another state, another place in time, and become Isha.
I want to hear you more, SHANI. You got something to say, baby.
I'm from Connecticut. Well, how I got into this, I'll say about that, because I've been doing this my whole life since I was 4. And my mom, who's in the audience, she's shout out to Canada. She's been with me since the start, so she's like my manager, so like momager. And then we heard about this project because of the filmmaker Shahid. He told us about this project, and my mom, she's like, okay, let's do it. So, I auditioned, I got the part, it was great, but it was really, I really did have to transform because you hear me talking and everything, I'm not like that person. I felt awful emailing her mother that script was and I was like, oh my God, so like, what are they going to
You did so good, though.
Something different. Yeah, it was nice becoming someone else because I've never had to portray a character like that. So It was really nice. Got to be bad. Having to transform into that. Someone who's from Newark, who grew up there, and who has to go out and sell drugs because that's the only way that I can get food on the table. So it was definitely hard, but I liked it. It was good experience.
I think most of us who live within the tri-state area, you don't have to be from Jersey to know Newark. Honestly, I'm not even from the tri-state area. I grew up in Alabama. I moved here in 1998, and I remember the first time I walked into Newark, it looked like somewhere from down south to me. And those were burnt out places, little small towns that thrived back in maybe, the early parts of the centuries, and then now at this point, it's a lot different. We had a documentary, I believe it was yesterday, Poverty Inc., which described these situations that bring us into these types of situations. The way the government manipulates things that forces our neighborhoods into poverty, which forces people to make decisions and actions that maybe they wouldn't do or would not have done had the opportunities been there for them. So I think the story itself is one that needs to be told. Because again, we have to remind ourselves what is really going on out here. Now, this is a question I want to direct to all of you guys in the sense that, gentlemen, I definitely would like your intake on it. Having worked on this project, has it changed the way that you see certain things, especially within Newark itself, or has it pretty much just developed your sense even further?
Well,
what has happened?
I'm not from Newark. I was born on the ground level of the project. I'm from Montclair, which is a suburb outside of Newark. SHANI,
it needs to be told.
She came to me about 20 years ago.
Amen.
This is how long this project has been on the ground.
Let's go, SHANI.
She had a project that she wanted to do. And as she said, it came from her experiences from working in the North Public School System. I work in the Montclair Public School System. So it's two totally different school systems, but we still have the same issues that other school systems have. So in my light, it just sheds more light of what goes on in the inner city. We all know about it, but do we take the time to do anything about it?
No, that's what we got to change.
In this way, with this movie, we now have an opportunity to show
we got to do it this year.
We now can pinpoint and we can really start dissecting and doing things about it.
Even to the whole script is really an hour and 15 minutes. I get blessed one day to get investors to get a budget. I can tell the stories because what I wanted to also touch on in terms of Isha, there's a problem with the healthcare system and poor people not having health insurance. One thing I didn't get to show, hopefully one day, was that she had a brother at home.
Amen.
And another reason why she was outside selling drugs is because parents were incarcerated, so the health insurance was going, and her younger sibling actually got HIV. No way to get the medication. So I was like, you know,
Tell a story, y'all. 30 minutes ain't enough.
child endangerment.
It's a series.
It's the system being forced again, that funnel that forces you into that tunnel where you normally would not go.
Hassan, watch the beginning of this. I played the movie.
Well,
Watch the beginning of our lives. I played the movie.
Because the legal way isn't it's taken the legal way has taken away all your options. So now you're forced to do the other. Please.
One thing that did change, and my sister actually is the charter schools are actually being put in North now.
Yeah.
So that's a lot better.
No, it ain't better. They want the smart kids. They don't want the dumb kids. It's what they call dumb.
These are
Very good.
Yes. Yes, I'm from North, and I was born and raised in North, and I saw the brat. You know, and it was doing real good. When Amnesia was in there, right? They had jobs, you know, a lot of factories, but what happened was all the factories were going to move. And Amnesia, he said, I'll give you 10 years scrutiny for taxes. Right? And they stayed, but after that, they left. You know. But one of the reasons why children that shoot children has not been told, it's a psychological problem. You see, what happened was the man was taken out of the family for whatever reason it was. So the boy didn't have a role model, right? He didn't have the love because he came hostile. And hostility breeds violence.
Yes.
So he joins the gang,
yes.
Right? And when you're violent of that nature, you kill. And it's coming on move, but it's not as bad as people think it is. Because if you look on the computer, as far as murder is concerned,
Amen.
Detroit is second, Chicago is first. And North is down the line, maybe about
Amen.
8.
Amen.
And then you have the dangerous places to live. And North is, you know, maybe about 10th or 11th. So the media has a lot to do with it.
Talk.
You know.
Talk
But,
about
it won't prosper. It's going to take a lot of time.
You got to work.
And it's that word that sometimes that's not told is togetherness. We cannot do it separately by ourselves. We have to come together in order to make that change. As they say, to start that revolution, we have to come together. So this way we're all on the same page, we're all one. So that way we can force our local governments to make those changes. You know, I always add on top of that, stop putting people with money into power, because the people with the money do not understand the things that are happening underneath the surface because they're living high above in the clouds.
Amen.
Someone in the clouds cannot see what's happening on the surface.
Amen.
Amen. It's like ants running around. It's like when you're walking, you hit an ant hill, you see a bunch of ants running around. You can't see the little grains that they're picking up as they move along the way.
Amen.
So we need more of us in these positions so that way we can actually enact the real change that would take place in order to move ourselves forward. Yes.
The change, I think, is going to come when you have a strong family structure.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Everybody,
family.
All the other cultures have a strong family structure, except
choose your family wisely.
Well, a strong family structure, you just kind of this.
I want to add to that. Her aunt, played by Kristen L, you see, the teacher comes to the door, she snaps on her. Y'all did it. You took God off to school. That was actually my grandmother's words, not said, you know, but my parents grew up in Young, well, my father's side.
Oh, man, I wish I had seen the whole thing. That is so dope, Shadi. So dope. I'm like a fan of your work because it ain't over. And it just hurts me that that story isn't told and it's complete. And is it really ever complete? No, because it's never really complete, guys. You know, it's never really complete. And let me show you what she's showing me. You know, let me show you what she's showing me through text, guys. Real life time. Look at this. Look at this. History. 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 You see? You know? Look at this. History. That's what she was in a Spike Lee. Look at this. Look, who is that? Who that? Y'all see it? You know, look at this. She was in a Spike Lee, you know. That was her first movie when she was a little munchkin, to chase her dreams and inspire herself to be better, do better, think better. You know, like, we gotta shine light, guys. We gotta shine light. We gotta stop trying to dim each other out and all of that. Shani, I tried to bring you in the chat, but you're probably busy. I'm gonna try again just in case you got something to say, because I'm tired of these people talking a mess, and it's evidence and it's facts. This is facts. This is the truth, okay? Best human rights film, a sub in the Brick City. That's not even finished. So imagine, this is a human rights film that's not even complete. This is 2021. That's last year. Not even a whole year ago. Not even. And this movie ain't even finished. And she made this movie, I think she said 6 years ago or so. I don't want to show you everything, but 6 years ago. You know, and Shani, I don't know who this is, but who is this? Because you sent me this. Who is this?
Because there's no place I can go. Street life, it's the only life I know. Street life, and there's 1,000 cars to play. Street life, until you play your life away. Living this life, we gotta play the cards that God deals us. They act like they can relate to the hood, but everybody don't really feel us. Families crying because they children to the street life. Mothers wishing they would have called their kids in at the brightness of the street lights. Folk dropping like flies because of the street life. Folks high as a kite because of the street life. They ain't reaching 25 because of the street life. Baby mothers, girlfriends, and wives are sleeping alone because of the street life. Forced to raise their children on their own because of the street life. Hundreds of people locked up every night because of the street life.
That's crazy.
Street life.
No.
It's taking lives. The street life. Street life. You can run away from time. Street life. For a nickel, for a dime. Street life. But you better not get old. Street life. Boy, you're gonna feel the cold.
Sing it, girl.
It's a cold world.
Yes.
The street life is not only amongst the boys, it's sometimes amongst the girls. But I had to change my life, because I didn't want you reading the obituary of Bria Knight because of the street life. Some things had to get left so I could get my mind right. Some days I didn't know whether to go left, so I went right, but I had to ask God, please help me get my mind right.
Amen.
The street life
Amen.
will keep me from being a mother. It'll keep me from being a wife.
Amen.
If you get caught up in the street life, it'll mess up your life. Street life. Oh, street life. Street life.
Wow, God bless her. She's dope.
If you're forced to be interrogated, what kind of life can you say that you're living once you're standing in the brightness of the street lights?
Kind of like that.
Welcome to the street light.
Street life. Hey, I can relate to the street life by far, because I tell you what, these streets have raised a lot of children, like what Shani's talking about. A lot of these children they've been raised by the streets, literally. They've been in the streets figuring this shit out, which I'm going to share this, which is what I'm doing. I got to share that because literally that's the first time I heard it. I've been so busy that SHANI sent me that and I didn't post it. So I got to post this and I'm going to say street life. No. Street life. I'm going to put street life. I'm going to say no with exclamation marks. Choose life. Choose hope. Choose okay. It said friend request. Okay. Somebody sent me a friend request. I know that's you, SHANI. But choose life, choose hope, choose what's this? Choose excellence. You are free. And then I'm gonna put a rocket ship because I'm telling you, I'm free and it's all good. Out in the rocket ship, you gotta leave some things behind because everybody can't go. And it's okay because why? The devil's hiding away and manipulating people, places, and things. One thing he can't do is take away your joy, take away your happiness, take away that part of you that nobody could touch, your reality, your reason, your purpose. And I'm gonna show this one more time. But yeah, I had to show light on that, man, because it's real dope stuff, and I really want to see this. And I'm gonna do this for you, SHANI. For our mommies, because I was just talking about it. Yes. But y'all know about that. We probably cut it off. Do the best descriptions. We're trying to do the best we could do. It seems like it's not enough. Why you can't show us love? Why can't we finish this movie? You know I care. Even when you're not there. You know I care. I'm gonna just give them a little bit because I want them to turn off my thing. But you got what I'm saying. And it's about that life. It's about us doing this also. And they might cut it. But guess what? It don't matter no more because if we don't get it together, darling, this is what is possibly the dopest rap revolutionary thing that's been done so far by hip hop and black people.
Self-destruction, it really ain't no rap war against this fucking. It's gonna do something. Ignorant brothers trying to rob and steal from one another.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. What are you doing, man? I shouldn't have to run from a black man. Uh-huh. It's too light. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Uh-huh. Independent. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Real stuff. Come on. Come on, lady. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And and mm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. 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 Mm. Mm. Prayers. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Self-destruction. Uh-huh. Yes. We out here. White House shit all day. We are out here. I'm eating my fruit. I done ate some food. We are out here. Andre, you got something to say about Black history? Oh, God darn it. Okay, Mike. What's going on? But it's okay. We gonna still put the love out there. You know what I'm saying? Andre, you got something to say? Try to add you and see what you got to say. You got the heart to say something about 365 days of Black history? Because Black history ain't just one day. And with the community the way it is now, jobs, viruses, war, self-destruction, which is what the song is about. If you want to add yourself in, just come on in. You got something to say at the White House? Because I'm going to call people out. Let's see what people really got to say. Okay? I want to add you in, Andre. Okay? Let's see. Huh? You don't know how to say something? If I haven't heard your words. Because that's part of self-destruction too. Sometimes we got to be heard. Sometimes we got to be heard. Sometimes we need a voice to say the same thing we said. Because we can't do it by ourselves. Right? Can't do it by ourselves. We got SHANI on the line. I was talking about a sub in Brick City. So I played the song Self-Destruction because that's what we're doing. We're destroying ourselves. We're destroying our communities. We're destroying our health by not eating right, not all the time. Everybody want a burger here and there, or maybe you don't, but we all ain't doing everything right. Point taken. So whatever your failures are or bad habits are, God bless you, but we here trying to shine light on this movie called Sub in Brick City. I posted it on White House page on Facebook. I posted it on my private page and on my private page, Christine Angers. So you could see it. I usually played it in the beginning. I also just posted Street Life, which is a poem, kind of open mic poetry. Okay, I see you're not gonna join in with us, Andre, but I'm gonna wave to you because hey, I see you. At least I see you. Thanks, Cos, for participating and watching the movie. I think you pretty much watched it all. Anybody who didn't watch the movie, thank you anyway, because I'm gonna post it at least, a little bit more often because maybe you at work or whatever, and the timeline, the way this Facebook works, it don't always works in our favor. It do what it want to do because it's a computer. Right? We kind of got to tell it what to do, but sometimes your phone be clicking in Google like, what you doing? And you like, what do you mean what I'm doing? All right? So I say that I would say, y'all, please, let's get this movie done because it's too many things surrounding this movie. Some of the people not here, and let's not wait for people to go away to give them their flowers. Some of the people in there have already gone away. The street doctor's gone. A young gentleman is gone. Who knows where this young actor, director, producer, writer is right now. The main actress, Tina. It is things like that that makes you go, what are we doing? And the war is at an all-time high. We just getting out of Corona. Kids in school still suffering. It's weird. And who's to know where it's going? So we ain't got time. We don't. And I'm going to be doing a White House workout Wednesday today. I think around 8. I know I look tired, but I'm going to go and freshen up, change it to some workout clothes, play some music, darling, and jump around a little bit and do some sit-ups and something. I'm going to do something. I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's going to be some yoga, some stretching, just some releasing these muscles because I have been going on go all night. We did like over 6 hours worth of podcasting. Today we into hours worth of podcasting, chips and pieces. But I've been going a long way straight because we got work to do. We ain't playing because some people tuning in and out at the same time. Sometimes they in, sometimes they out. But we gotta stay in the game. We gotta stay focused. You ain't got time to be getting distracted because it's like you go see all these stores, you start smelling stuff now, you want cravings and maybe playing with our senses, our mind, our eyes, our nose, our taste buds. Stuff don't taste the same. It don't even taste the same no more. It is a lot going on. You're hearing stuff, you can't hear certain things, frequencies, and there's a lot going on. Never mind the spirit. being inside, being with what this is talking about here, the old-fashioned bread, that bread, the Bible, he read the Bible earlier, you know what I'm saying? But this, I call in mind, and therefore I have hope. The steadfast love of the Lord never can, never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new in every morning. Great is your faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore, I will hope in him. Okay? So that's Lamentations 3:21 through 24. Can't beat that. I mean, you gotta keep the hope alive. Because with this movie being out as long as it's been, and it ain't even finished, and it's gotten all those awards, imagine if it was finished. Imagine if it was a series. It would have been on how many seasons now? I don't know how that film worked, but you talking about 6 years ago worth of, maybe not even 6. Say, okay, she did it in the 6, but say 5 years. Like if that year was the year they was like, okay, yes, they won an award, let's go. I don't know when she wrote it originally. I don't know when it came out, but I was trying to get her on, but I don't know if I could add her on. I don't know if she could tell everybody that. But it's like we want to make it go viral. So what Oprah got to see it. We got to keep posting it and sharing it. I'm trying to make it so condensed where we're just talking about that. That's why I want to make sure that the people around here can see it. Maybe having a day where the kids locally could come in here, just sit down, have a little popcorn and a couple of nuggets and fries and a juice, just chill, just relax, and watch a good movie. And their parents could come with them because they really need to see it too. I think the kids know better than the parents, I keep saying. So, yeah, that part. So I'm going to just get off right now because ain't nobody really responded. And I got to get ready to bathe and work it out. And I want to take a little break. So I'll probably get a power nap because I've been
working hard profusely.
Yes, I'm persistent. Persistence, commitment, determination for change. Okay? Terminated. And I have a guest here tomorrow. I have spoken to Naeem Carson. Anybody that know Naeem Carson, very spiritual warrior, Army in the Lord, boom, 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 which is why I'm going to end this off with KB. Artist shared with me from coming to Texas back to Newark. So we're going to see what this be about. And we're going to talk about our army because that's the one I want to hear. They might cut it off, but if they do, then so what? I'll just let it go. Okay? I'm going to put it. Okay, I see somebody wanted to, okay, Donna Jackson is invited to the White House. Christina can be virtual. Okay, so let me see if I could invite her. Donna, what's her name? I wonder if she got to be a friend. Because Donna Jackson, see, she not my friend, so I can't invite her. I think maybe she tried to be a friend. Let me do this.
Or she could just send you her info.
Let me see something first. I could see if she's requested me or something. How do I do that? This Facebook stuff is weird. So let me see if I can figure this out. Boom, boom, boom. How do I see the request or something? No, I gotta go back here then. No, go back here.
Friends.
Okay, friends. Search. So it's Donna what? Donna Jackson. I need to know which Donna Jackson because there's probably a lot of Donna Jacksons. So how does her page, how does it look?
Right here.
I can show you.
That one right there.
That one?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, Donna Jackson gonna talk? Her talk? Let me find out. I would go nuts right now. I would lose my mind. if Donna Jackson comes up here and start talking on my lives, I'm serious. Because thirsty. I'm just thirsty. So I need, you got change or no? I don't really have change.
I had my cash app.
Yeah. I'm in
Like 15.
Okay, just like 3 juices or something. You know how the juices are like 3 or matter of fact 4. Matter of fact 5. Because I be thirsty. Like 5 juices. I be
thirsty as heck up there.
Yeah, everybody thirsty.
Yeah, so, all right.
So let's see. I did request her, Miss Donna Jackson herself, Miss Advocacy. Let's see what Donna's talking about, darling. Okay, she's on that. Let's see what she's saying here.
Good morning. Good morning. Say I'm in here. Place.
She shared somebody. Okay, she shared it. Let's see what Donna Jackson talking about, Donna. Oh, matter of fact, don't she have something up here like on videos? Let's see. No, that ain't gonna be it. Let's see the photos. Maybe the photos I have videos. Sometimes that happens. Yeah. All right, let's see what Donna. That ain't Donna, right? Is that her? I don't know her face, so let's see if this is her. I'm going to the video. She was just here. Hold on. This her. Let's see what she's talking about, darling. Miss Donna Jackson herself. I just friend requested her, so.
Non-black principals who are doing a good job. The next one is in high school. With the clothes from last year going into this year on the table, has risen by 40%. How do you fire somebody? Mr. Brown over at West County Vocational trying to get things together over there.
Yeah, I know.
The man ain't even been in the building in 6 months, and the recommendation is to terminate him. And then let's go over to Miss Brown at Central High School. Miss Brown been doing her thing at Central High School since the boy left. She got those kids together. We saw some 200 special needs kids in that building to try to bring our test scores down, and she still made it happen. So Miss Ortiz, Mr. Leon, and Rand, the boys, you guys are not qualified to fire staff, and we are not going to tolerate that. And Roger, I will be out here every week until those principals are reinstated. I will be out here every week until those teachers' evaluations are changed. How in the middle of a pandemic, when people trying to keep the Wi-Fi up, the kids on tags, the attendance done, all the BS emails, and all the other nonsense you do, how does anybody get an unsatisfactory evaluation when you sit on TV and do a press conference and say no kid is to be fair? You and Ryan set the precedent. You told the teachers they could not fail any students. And then if the kids don't do the work, they don't get the grade. Here you go, making up stuff as you go along.
I ain't meet this lady, but she ain't no joke. I love her. She talking.
And we don't agree. And then you better change.
These kids need us. These kids need us. I'm not gonna tolerate it either. Not in my home, not in my neighborhood. I'm over that shit. That's right. That's right.
You're not gonna be like the rest of your friends who just let you keep doing stuff and keep clapping like what you do is all right.
That's
like
right.
a boy down the street. We're not clapping, Roger. This is not all right. This is not acceptable. And to humiliate these black administrators and these teachers in our school system at this time with all that's going on. We're the only district out here firing.
Oh, the baby. Hey, Ross. You already know.
One performance was low, but damn it, your one performance is low.
Uh-oh.
Your one performance is low, Roger.
Uh-oh.
Guess what, Roger? All you doing is talking. Where's all the parental involvement, Roger, that we said we was going to have when we discussed this 15 years ago, 10 years ago, even 5 years ago? Where's all the plans, Roger, we said we was going to do when we got rid of cash? What happened, Roger? What happened?
Yeah, that's the real friend. But you gotta call your friends out sometimes. I know, unless you talking about you know. Listen, big love for everybody, but everybody gotta hold ourselves accountable. We gotta save our communities. It's very simple. Our babies. 'Cause I ain't happy with the babies. I'm trying to help kids. I can't even help kids because the parents come in here getting drunk. Wow. It's deep. I never was around this lady, but it's the truth. Mm. 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 God bless her. That's a lot of courage. By herself with a few people. That's right. Talk it, Donna Jackson. God bless you, lady. I don't even know this lady. But speak your truth, baby. Speak your truth, Auntie D. That's crazy. Mm. I don't know none of these people because I don't deal with the politics, religion. I just see stuff happening that shouldn't be happening in the churches and in politics. It's just ridiculous. That's why I'm sharing it. I don't know what's going on because I ain't in them buildings. Oh, man. Wow. Wow. Who? I don't know these people. I really don't. What is accountability? I don't know. She knows something now for sure. And I don't know. It sounds pretty. I wish she would come out and say something. Mm.
To keep our children engaged.
Mm-hmm.
5 and 6 kids, 4 or 5 children. These are 2 children at home. Yep. And you're trying to manage them and work.
Yeah. That's right.
It's hard.
It's hard. Absolutely. I know it's hard for me. And I ain't got no money for the whole business for black people that are not using it. Right.
We're not going to be doing your contract. Well, we don't know about the practice.
I know. You better speak.
We're not going to be doing your contract.
I gotta have it, lady.
We want these principles reinstated immediately. We want
We will hope that.
the unsatisfactory evaluations that were written and done on teachers. We want all of those rescinded.
And I guess that's her friend.
It's unfair. That's not a case where you had a teacher that was
I don't even know.
That's different. I'm talking about the people who had their lesson plans.
I'm
talking about the teachers who stayed after.
I ain't mad at them.
That offer tutoring. I'm talking about principals who went above and beyond with their staff. You don't get a 40% increase project at Science High School, and you're not doing no work. So how do you explain that, Martin? How do you explain Science High School teachers and administrator pulling that building up, and then you fire the principal? What's the explanation? What's the reason for non-renewal of the contract? Miss Missy hasn't even been there 2 years. She hasn't even been there 2 years.
I don't know what are these people. She knows something.
Hasn't even been there a year, Roger. In the new building. You gave this man all this false hope. You gave these children all this false hope, Roger. And we always said it would be about the children.
The children. The babies.
So now we got to see whether or not you was there when it was there. And I said it, and I'm standing by it because you proving me right on this, Roger. It's just unfortunate, Roger, that you're doing the same thing that the boys doing down there at 920. You have now become arrogant. You have now lost touch with the community and the parents. You are not holding on to all the plans that we made. You are not holding on, Roger, to the promises that you made to students in this district. You had convocation after convocation, and you told the students and the staff what you were going to do. And now you have time, you're in charge, Roger, and it's the first thing you do. I'm hiring 9 black administrators, Roger, in the middle of this turmoil. So now when these children return to school in September, they got all new administrative staff. We're not doing that, Roger. Our children are in the parental time. Teenage suicide is up. Our children are emotionally harmed from being out of school. They disconnected. So you had a girl in the school that we went. Why that principal still there? I'm just asking. What's the indicator?
I never knew that. I never knew that.
We didn't keep the bill the same. I mean, I didn't hear no whistle.
It's bad when people know stuff about you. It's bad. And I don't know this stuff. It's just, I want to know. Uh-oh. 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 Hold on. I gotta see something, y'all. Because people asking me for stuff, and I'm like, this is a lot for me because I didn't never know what she's saying to be true. And if I'm not mistaken, she's talking about this is a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot for me. Like it's really a lot. So I don't know who this person is. Who's a mutual friend? I don't know. I'm gonna just say okay to this because it's my brother. I'm gonna say okay. I know Big Head, but who's this Skittle Kid? I don't know, but this is the thing.
And now all of a sudden they be wrong for dealing with the pandemic, keeping the kids in line, keeping the teachers updated. Their reward is termination. Termination, Michael? This the best we can give them? That affects you? So when you do your final papers in September, I guess you won't be taking these non-principals for a job well done. You won't be taking some new people who had nothing to do with the school getting through this year. And you were there for it.
Okay, for Skittles. Okay, hold on. Okay, I don't know Skittles. See, I don't be confirming people that I don't know. I'm just saying I don't. If I don't know these people with the Facebook scamming and it's too much going on. For real, it's way too much going on. So I'll confirm her now. And you say I interview her. Okay, will do. So I'm already. I guess I'm a friend of hers. So let me see. Can she tune in? Okay. The way confirm. Let me see Skittles. Let me see. Go to my stuff here. I'm doing too much, of course. Let's see. That would be. I'll go to my page. Okay. Okay, Skittles. I don't know. I could do this and let y'all listen to Skittles. Would she allow me to call her now, Shani? Because let me see. I don't want y'all all up in my business with Shani though. Dwayne confirmed. Dewana confirmed. Dewana confirmed. Yeah. King Tut and Egyptian Kings be friends requesting me. Oh, King Tut and Egyptian Kings be friend requesting me. Who's King Tut? No. Dewana confirmed. Interview her. Youth actor from the movie You Can. Okay. You have a toy correspondent too. You're giving me a lot of stuff. Okay, yeah. Guys, I'm gonna Dewana confirm. I don't have a Dewana on my friend list. I was gonna interview Skittles Key, but you said interview Dewana or the Keys one. Let me see. Dewana. Okay, I see Dewana. I just confirmed Dewana. So should I go with Dewana? Should I interview Dewana? Let's see. The next she should be on my friend list. That's Dewana. Miss Dewana is a friend that I was just told to request. I'll say hello. Hello. Hello, sister. Thanks for the hope to interview in real time, y'all. You soon. Real time. Because I don't know, but she's a Prudential financial coordinator. Let's see her profile. Because you want to get to know who your, association. Because she looks to have a great association. Looks to be a powerful woman. Family related. You just observation, guys. You gotta know what you're dealing with. You see, she's check coordinator at Prudential Financial. She's good with numbers. A grown woman, obviously, 22nd, which is crazy because that's the day my sister passed away. So that's weird, but it's beautiful at the same time. And she's a queen. She's a woman, a real loud woman. And have certain good movies. Like that's what I do. You want to know who you're dealing with because some people have a lot going on, and it's just a little too much energy. So I say this. All I say is that I welcomed her, and I will copy and paste this as well to my other new friend because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We want to get Skittle Key a message and thank her for asking for the request and hope to see an interview soon. That's what we do, because we got to love on each other because this shit, you can't make it up, You got to love on each other. We really do. And if you haven't seen a sub in the Brick City, that's why I'm doing these long posts because it's something that needs to be done, something that needs to be heard, something that needs to be explained and all that good stuff. So
Black principals who are doing a good job. The test scores at Sargent High School, with the close of last year going into this year on the table, have risen by 40%. How do you fire somebody who has a academic performance? Trying to get things together over there. The man that you've been in the building 6 months, and the recommendation is to terminate him. And then let's go with Miss Brown at Central High School. Miss Brown been doing her thing at Central High School since the boy left. She got those students together. I want to talk to whoever special needs is. They got buildings. They try to bring our test scores down. And it's still made it happen. So we want to take this alone and bring
I'm gonna just go for there. I don't want to bash nobody, but Donna Jackson ain't no joke. You know, I mean, I don't know. I'll go back to that type of video, but wow. That's all I can say is wow. Some things you hear, you'd be like, wow. Like, just wow. But it's a lot. Everybody can't do that. Everybody can't be that. Everybody can't tell the truth. And just shout out to Donna Jackson. Straight up. I don't know this lady, but wow. 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 So let me see. There's certain platforms that I want to just shine a light on. I want to see about these people that I make an interview. Honestly, I approved some new friends. Their names are, 'cause I'm just getting used to them. Dewana Thompson and Skittles T. Yep, Dewana Thompson and Skittles D. Skittles D has replied to me. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Um, I'm gonna just say thanks to SHANI Stevens. Shout out to you, SHANI. You know, you're a very resourceful woman, and I just pray that all the resources come right back to you. All of the blessings come right back to you because, again, everybody has to watch this a sub in the Brick City on Vimeo. Vimeo. And, you know, the trailers on YouTube, a sub in Brick City, in the Brick City. Dope movie, couple of famous actors. Some people made it. Street Doctor was in the movie. He's not here anymore. So it's really deep. You know, I wish Shani could come up here and say a few words, but I know she is like really busy. Trust me, because I need some rest and I'm supposed to be doing my workout at 8 o'clock. But I'm going to take a nice bath and relax for a minute and I'll come back so fresh and new. Okay. I'm going to go out on this one. Deuces, y'all. Shout out Shani. Thank you. And sorry, had to come back. I'm about to do White House Workout Wednesdays. So when I do come back, we'll be listening to some music, maybe instrumental, because you know YouTube, they always trying to, I mean, not YouTube, but Facebook, you play the music, they want to shut it off. And even if you say you don't own the copyrights, they still be tripping. It's like, let me enjoy my flow. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me share with the world a certain flow. Because when we listening to the radio, I know it's people getting paid, but damn, can I just listen to some music and work out? Now, my homeboy, my baby Swag is in the building with some juice and stuff. And yeah, we out. Workout Wednesdays, White House shit, 8 o'clock p.m. I'm saucy right now. I'm hoping that Skittles is gonna come on because I want to interview her to interview you ASAP on Facebook. Okay, hold on, please. Hold on. The White House. Yep, I just sent her a nice little message. I met a new friend named Skittles Key, and I just said that, you know, I'm gonna just show you because I'm just getting to know her. You know, I said, hey, sister, thanks for the request. Hope to interview you soon. She said, hi, nice to meet you. And I said, nice meeting you too. Like, thanks to SHANI Stevens. And she said, yes. And I said, I want to interview you ASAP on Facebook Live. Please follow us at, you know the shit, White House, the White House on Facebook and IG. You know, so we got to keep the connection and find out who is really down with the get down. Because everybody that talk the talk ain't walking the walk. And we got to figure this part out because it's very important that we trust each other to do better and be better. Very important, very important. So unless we could do that, I don't know what else we're doing. I don't know why we're doing it because it got to be purpose in what you do because it's a reason why you're doing what you do, right? You ain't just doing stuff for no reason. I hope not. I hope you ain't doing stuff for no reason at all. If you're doing stuff for no reason at all, I don't know how far you get with that. I don't know. But I just want to thank God because I'm sure she's not in this mode of interviewing now, and she haven't responded yet. And I gotta take a bath and get ready to do White House workout Wednesdays. See y'all later. Deuces, 2 fingers close together because we gotta stick together. Don't 2 fingers apart, 2 fingers together unless we cut in that chain. All right, White House shit.